to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sports. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup, as we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner steps out at the 16-yard line. So the Indiana Hoosiers offense comes on the field first today. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys with a focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
To throw, it's Mendoza. Makes the catch downfield. It's a nice gain. Will move the football up to the 27.
Chris, how about this? Right out of the gate, this offense says we are going to our star on the outside, and this guy delivers for a big first down. That's how you want to start a game.
First down here for this offense. Looks right for a quick completion. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The Hoosiers bring their punt team onto the field. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. So Alabama's offense comes out for their first possession today. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front. An offensive line that can maul you. They really are the personality of this team. Can they impose that today again, Kirk?
Well, some people will go out and recruit quarterbacks and receivers, try to win the game out on the perimeter. These guys love to be able to develop offensive linemen, and it's paid off. They can run the football, they get behind those big boys up front, and they dominate people. Cannot wait to see, can this defense load up physically and hold up against this offensive line?
Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. To throw, it's Simpson. He flips it to the back across the middle. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
That completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Big conversion there on 3rd down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. And the back now goes in motion, trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. The pocket breaking down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Hebe keeps it himself. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
And the Hoosiers will have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Putting together a nice drive now. It'll be first down close to midfield. Caught in the backfield. It's Becker. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Great job here by this defense on the wide receiver screen. All that receiver's looking for is just a small little seam to be able to get vertical and show what kind of speed he has. The defense did not let him get started. That's good hustle and a nice play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Pemby. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And they keep this drive going, try to convert on 3rd down now. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal 3rd down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
7th play of the drive coming up. Off the play fake on first down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Wide open downfield. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw it again. Grab behind the line. It's Pemby. Brought that at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Mendoza. Defense is coming after him. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
You can't hold the ball that long back in the pocket. I understand allowing the play to develop and letting something eventually get open, but you got to be aware of the pass rush. That is on the quarterback.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will tie the game here.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Here's the second down play. It's a bootleg looking to throw. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Punt team ready to boot it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. Grab down the middle, it's Williams. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch made over the middle. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The Hoosiers looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Hey, the quarterback makes the right decision here on the RPO to get out of the run game, get the ball out to that right flat. Just unable to execute with the throw.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And they'll get him down that time. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
The defense here very much aware of the threat of this quarterback's legs. Even in a condensed space inside the red zone, it's a wonderful job to stop him short of the goal line on that 3rd down play.
And that one's straight down the middle. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. Completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. A huge gain moves the ball to the +22. Great scoring position now.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. The pass rush closing in. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Bringing pressure. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, it's Simpson. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down, and now it's a 4th down coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it, no problem. That will tie things up as we head toward halftime. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 34. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete. Tried for a big play there as time runs out in the 1st half. Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellows, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect 1st half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
And the Hoosiers will kick this away to start the 2nd half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the 3rd quarter going. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. They bring him down right at the 20.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Young. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Back to pass. It's Simpson. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
On 2nd and inches, they've got 3 receivers bunched out to the left. Play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They try to sneak it for the 1st.
Well. The old quarterback sneak. Whatever you got to do to keep this drive moving. We've seen them convert in different ways on this drive, and that sneak will keep this defense guessing when they're in short yardage coming up in the future.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Grab down the middle. It's Porton, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
2nd down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. And with that, they retake the lead.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Hot over the middle. It's Williams. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a 1st down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage, opened up a nice lane behind the backers, between the safeties, for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw downfield.
They'll run it here. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to throw. It's Mendoza. Quick throw over the middle. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Grab near the sticks. It's Cooper. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
The Hoosiers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Yeah, I don't like that throw at all. Those windows are so tight down here, you just can't force the ball in there because it so easily can be picked off. He caught a break there.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. A swing to the wide receiver. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Using his legs. It's Hemby. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. Dropping back. It's Mendoza. Touchdown, Indiana. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Man, Chris, this throw does give them the lead, and what's great is when you can really evaluate a quarterback is when the chips are on the table. Really, it's crunch time. You got to make good decisions, and you got to throw the ball accurately. He does both of those things here, and it gives them the lead here late in this game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Gain moves it to the 35. First down again. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Cuevas. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Caught behind the line. It's Horton.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Wideout's now clustered. He keeps it. QB draw. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Dropping back. It's Simpson. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. The punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Short pass finds the tight end. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
And looking to throw now on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Boy, nice job here by the receiver to be able to pick up this first down. I guess the only thing he could have done better was stay in bounds. You got to stay in bounds to be able to keep that clock moving with the lead.
And the Hoosiers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Play action here on first down. Makes a quick catch. Breaking free at midfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Leaning on the run game here. It's a 2-yard game. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Second down after that run on the previous play. caught in the backfield. It's Cooper. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Throws it to the right. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Back to pass. It's Simpson. Throws to the tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that 1st down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. That is broken up and incomplete.
Well, I thought the quarterback had a real shot at converting here and hitting this pass on the curl route. But let's give the defense a lot of credit. Able to sit back, recognize the throw, and knock it away.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And this pass is on target, caught. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure a victory.
Back to throw. It's Simpson. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. That gain moves the ball to the 17, 1st down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Trying for a touchdown here. Looking for the end zone, but not complete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. short on the 9th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
4th down now, and defensively, you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And the offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be.
Cannot get the throw. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.